I promise I won't dance anymore. Okay, I don't know what that was about. All right, gross profit is a game changer for your business. Hopefully, I've made the case over the last 5 videos for you and given you some tools. Today on Contractor Fight TV, I'm going to share the 2 ways that you can increase your gross profit immediately. Let's go. We've defined it. I've explained why I preach 50%. I've showed you how it affects your break-even point. I've showed you how to bid for 50%. We've talked about how to execute for a 50% gross profit. Today, I just want to keep things super simple as we wrap this up. At the end of the day, guys, gross profit is raised in one of 2 ways or a combination of both. And this is kind of a big picture thing here, but I just want to end with this because I don't want you to overcomplicate this. So the first way that you can raise your gross profit is raise your sale price. Okay? So if you're selling something at $5,000 and you raise it to $6,000 and it costs you the same to produce it, your gross profit went up. Okay? So that's simple. The second way is you lower your cost of goods, your direct cost, what it costs you to produce the job. That's it. There's really a third way, and it's a combination of these 2. And in most cases, when you're looking to raise your gross profit, it's a combination of raising your prices and controlling what it costs you to produce the service or the product or the thing. So the first thing I want to talk about here is raising your prices. And before I get into the nitty-gritty of that, what I found is there's typically 4 reasons that you can't raise your prices and charge more right now. It all starts in our head. What you think becomes your beliefs. Okay? Your beliefs become your actions. You will never act in conflict with what you truly believe. So if you don't believe that it's possible for you to get a 50% gross profit or better on every damn job that you do, then you're absolutely right. You're not going to take the actions that it takes that are required to get you there. So guys, start putting this shit in your brain, okay, that you can do this. You've got what it takes. You've been educated. There's plenty of stuff here on this channel and on YouTube and all over the world to get your head right about the money. Remember I said it in one of the earlier videos, the math doesn't lie. Quit being emotional about this. Start writing down all the reasons why you deserve a 50% gross profit. So that's the first reason you don't believe you can. The second reason that you're not able to raise your prices and charge more is your appearance sucks. You roll out of bed with bedhead and you don't shower, you don't brush your damn teeth, you're overweight, whatever it might be, guys, you're sending the message that you're not a high-valued person. People make judgments on our appearance. So start having some pride. Take care of your body. Get some sleep. Eat right. Quit drinking so much. Put the damn cigarettes away. Guys, fix your appearance, and I promise you, you'll see your prices go up because confidence in you will go up when you start taking pride in the way that you look and the way you present your company. Third thing, reason that you're not able to raise your prices right now, fellas, is you're not reliable. Time and time again, you see stuff online about contractors not returning calls, not answering their phone, not showing up when they said they would, or if they do show up, it takes 6 months to get a fucking bid to somebody. Okay, guys, we're shooting ourselves in the foot and you're not able to charge more because you're just not reliable. Okay, fulfill the things that you say that you're going to do. Shit, when you believe it, when you look right, and when you're reliable, holy crap, you're head and shoulders above 95% of the damn home improvement guys that are out there. All right, and the fourth reason that you haven't raised your prices yet and can't charge more is because you're ignorant to the math. And hopefully this series has helped you with that, and Contractor Fight TV has helped you with that, because God knows we have plenty of resources here for the math. So figure out the damn math and commit to it, all right? So how do we raise our prices? I just said it. Number 1, commit. Commit to raising your prices and start telling yourself, I'm a 50% guy. Okay? I'm a 50% guy. My company's a 50% company. And you got to drill that into your head and be committed on that. Okay? Second thing, we've talked about, know your damn math. Put the time in. Throughout this series, I said, grab your calculator, do some of these exercises. Guys, figure out your own damn math, and the numbers will tell you the truth. And the third thing you could do to raise your prices right now is get some sales training. Okay? And you're damn right this is a plug for my bridge program. Go to contractorsalesacademy.com, all right, right now. Join the bridge. It's fucking cheap. It's the best training in the world for a home improvement contractor who wants to raise their prices right now and cut their estimating time in half, or at least by 30%. Second way that we raise our gross profit is lower what it costs to produce the work. Now, this is not, I'm going to pay my guys less. I'm going to beat up my vendors over 50 cents on a gallon of paint and shit like that. Okay, a lot of guys think that's what we mean here. Okay, what this means to lower your cost of goods, it means that you invest and train your people. And by the way, that's a whole hell of a lot easier when you have a higher profit because you got money to pay for the training. Okay? You got to invest in your team. You got to train your team. You got to be able to have money to buy the best tools and the best equipment to help them to be as efficient as they can. Okay? This means planning your projects like we talked about in the last video. It means taking the time and to really think things through. How can we approach this in the most efficient way so that we're not wasting time? This also means being accountable. We talked about the weekly meetings and the daily huddles. It does us no good to set an expectation if we're not going to hold ourselves accountable to it. Okay? This is the standard of what it takes. Are we holding ourselves accountable? Lowering your cost of goods is also, it could be buying in bulk and being wise about how if you buy a shit ton of plastic every year, then buy a pallet worth and save 5 or 10% on it throughout the year. Okay? Be wise in how you're spending your money and negotiate with your vendors. Don't beat them up. If they're adding great value to you, don't beat them up, but have a conversation. Hey, how can I save 3%? How can I save 5%? And they'll work with you on that. Lowering your cost of goods, guys, is also about being a better leader. A good leader creates a culture that cares for its people. And when you care for your people, that in turn creates loyalty. That in turn creates more efficiency in production and higher value and quality. And people stick with you longer. And when they stick with you longer and they're not leaving because you're a shitty leader, that's actually good for production because you can find your groove. Fellas, lowering your cost of goods, okay, isn't just about beating your guys up, telling them to work faster and things like this. It comes down to you and me as the leader of our business to equip them with what they need to be a little bit better. Okay, it also means having conversations. God knows how many times I've talked about this weekly meeting. Have a meeting. Guys, where on our bids are we heavy? Where on our bids are we typically light? Let's have a conversation here so that we can, it's like a healthy airplane. Okay, you got each wing of the airplane and we're doing little minor adjustments. Okay, here's the bid and here's reality. Let's have some conversations because we're a team here. Guys, when you do this, when you learn to sell at higher rates and you learn to be more efficient in the field and lower your cost of goods, the net result is your gross profit is going to go up pretty much immediately. So guys, my final challenge here for you is this. Commit to raising your gross profit. Okay, I know I've made the case for all the reasons why it's important. Okay, you'll attract better people, you'll put more money in your pocket, you'll get out of debt quicker, and at the end of the day, you'll be running the type of business that you wanted to run when you opened your doors. I appreciate you sticking with me through this series. Share this series with another contractor that you know that could use this stuff. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. You guys rock. I gotta roll. We'll see you next time on Contractor Fight TV.